gamers, if you're dying to get your life together in game form and you like solo puzzly games, then you should check out Careless. In this game, you will be trying to get a perfectly balanced day of chores and care cards by putting different cards in the right time slots based on where they go. You will also be drinking plenty of coffee and moving your coffee token around your own individual grid so that you can use different coffee abilities to help you swap things around or get a little bit more leeway in how you're placing things in your grid. You can play it solo and it's a nice little puzzle, or you can play it in a head-to-head where two players play against one another and each of them have their own grid that they're just trying to have that perfectly balanced day within. Personally, I really liked the solo game and wasn't as big on the two-player game. I thought the two-player game, just in the couple of plays that I had of it, just lended itself so much more to that luck factor. Of course, no matter what, you're going to be drawing cards, and if you're not getting those right times that you need and you have just nothing that you can replace with what's already on your grid, then you're going to feel like, you got shorted out because of just luck of the draw. But in the two-player game, it just felt a little bit more punishing, because if one player was drawing the right cards and one wasn't, then it just wasn't as fun for that other player who wasn't getting as lucky. But for the solo game, even though there is still that luck, it felt like more of a puzzle where you're just trying to make the best of what you have, and you have more opportunities in the solo game to use those coffee tokens and those coffee abilities in order to kind of manipulate your grid a little bit more, which helps to cut down on that luck factor. You don't get to use the coffee as much in the two-player game because the coffee cards are shared, so you're not going to be able to use them as much yourself, so it's a little bit more frustrating in that aspect. But again, I think that the main game here was meant to be solo. That's how it definitely felt to me, so I definitely really like the solo game if you are just into a really quick, about 20 minutes or so, puzzly game. Again, just trying to put out those cards in the best orientation as possible to get maximum points. You do want to have, again, all of your cards in the right time slots, but you also want to have an equal balance of red and green cards for those chores versus care. So it's really cute, and you can check out my full thoughts on that on the blog today.